The global population of grey-crowned cranes is estimated to be between 58,000 to 77,000 individuals. However, the population has been rapidly declining due to habitat loss and other threats. William Hannington believes that captive breeding of this national bird can help.
I am William Hannington, a zookeeper at the Uganda Wildlife Conservation Education Center, Conservation Area, with passion in the captive breeding of endangered species, especially the birds. Uganda as a country, we are blessed that we have the national bird, which is the grey-crowned crane, popularly known as the crested crane. This bird is facing a lot of threats. According to the International Union of Conservation of Nature, it is regarded and classified as endangered, meaning the populations are reducing, and if we don't act to solutions of their threats, we are likely to lose our own bird. So among the major threats affecting the grey-crowned crane populations, the major one comes out as the wetland encroachment. People go in the wetlands for agricultural practices, and secondly, that people invade the wetland purposely for industrialization. If you are to pass in the streets, you'll find that where wetlands once lived, there are now buildings. But also we have a practice, especially in the western part of the country, where people go to wetlands looking for papyrus grass, and they end up affecting and disorganizing the nesting places. You know, birds don't nest as how we think. They always look at specific places where they feel comfortable. And those places, specifically for the grey-crowned cranes, it's a space where papyrus is always meant to be at higher levels for protection. And that's where humans go looking for papyrus and materials for making local crafts. Is it possible to breed grey-crowned cranes in the country? And it has come to our notice, and it's true. At work we have practiced it, we have done it successfully. It is noted, all the paperwork are done. It is successful to do the captive breeding of endangered cranes. But then also, if we are to ensure that populations continue, we need to do sensitization as number one, sensitize on the importance of preserving and conserving the bird. Secondly, I would also request we take up the culture in the center of Uganda, where the totemic relationship is still availing. If we attach value to these animals, like the younger generation grew up knowing that a crested crane is a totem, and the totems are respected, can we get back to our cultural values and protect the bird? But also we need to stay alert in case you find abandoned crested cranes. Please always communicate responsible authorities. Them being the deforestation, it has led to the climate change, the various changes in the weather pattern. Remember, these birds, they are too responsive to any slight changes in the environment. Like now, maybe they used to live in a place where it was warm and cool, but then you reach in a place you find trees have been cut down, the place is very much open, the sun is too much, and then the birds end up migrating. Once the environment is not favorable for birds, they will migrate looking for safer zones, and that's how they end up in people's homes and gardens.